Hi children, we meet again. We are studying graphs, as you know. And in our last lesson, I can remember we studied about graphs of the form y is equal to mx plus c. Earlier we studied graphs about y is equal to 2x, y is equal to minus 5x, and so on, positive and negative numbers. Now we studied about graphs of y is equal to mx plus c. This is the formula equation for that. So we will take an example, 3x plus 2. Now here m is the gradient, here c is the intercept we studied. Now in this particular case, we found how to find in this equation, we found how to find the gradient. Gradient is m here, and in this one the gradient is m, is a 3. Then what is 2? 2 is the y-intercept. So that if you draw the graph like this, now this gradient is positive, so it definitely will come like this. 2 is the place where it cuts the y-axis. So graph will come like this. 3x plus 2, this is 2. And it will make an acute angle with the x-axis. So 3x plus 2. Then in this particular graph, what you have to notice is, this is y is mx plus c, m is the gradient, c is the intercept. Now c is the intercept where it cuts the y-axis. So in this exercise, you will notice that they are given equations like this. Y is equal to, we'll say, minus 2x plus 5. Now they have said, without drawing the graph, find out the gradient and the y-intercept. So without drawing the graph, we have to find out the gradient and the intercept. Okay. Now these are the equations that they are given. But without drawing the graph, we have to find the gradient and the y-intercept. So we will draw a table like this. Y-intercept c. So gradient m. Now if we take the first equation, minus 2x plus, it is very simple because this is the form y is equal to mx plus c. When it is in the form mx plus c, it is easy to get the gradient. So in the gradient here is minus 2, first one. First one gradient is minus 2, second one plus 5. So gradient, if you are drawing the graph for that, it will come like this. It will go through plus 5. Definitely go through plus 5. And the gradient minus. Minus means it will be like this. If it is acute angle, it is this way. It is minus is obtuse angle, so it will come like this. So the line will go like this. Y is equal to minus 2x plus 5. Second one, the gradient is 3. And it will go through minus 1. Gradient, so it will come like this. So minus 1 is somewhere here. So the line will come like this. Minus 1 come like that. Because the gradient is 3 positive. Next one, y is equal to third one. Y is equal to minus 2x plus 5. So gradient is minus 2 and intercept is 5 plus 5. Then fourth one is y plus 3x is equal to minus 2. So here immediately we can't get the gradient. We have to bring it in the form y is equal to mx plus c. We have to be very careful on that. We can't just take 3 as the gradient. You have to bring it to this form, y is equal to mx plus c. So how to do that? So what you do is y is equal to, just write down y is equal to bring that into minus 3x. Means that is minus 3x minus 2. So y is equal to, so now immediately now we can say the gradient is minus 3. The fourth one, the gradient is minus 3 and y-intercept is minus 2. Then fifth one also we have to bring it in the form of y is equal to mx plus c. So minus 5x plus y equals 7. So y is equal to 5x plus 7. Y is plus 7. So fifth one, the gradient is 5 and the y-intercept is 7. And sixth one is easy, y is equal to minus 3x minus 2. So gradient is minus 3 and minus 2. So children, you have to be careful to see that the equation is in the form y is equal to mx plus c. So in that, when it is in that form only, we can write down the gradient and the y-intercept. So when it is not in that form, you have to convert it in that form. Now children, we studied how to draw the graphs of y mx plus c and y 2x minus 2x and all that. So now there are some graphs, we draw the exercise like that. There are some graphs that are parallel. Look at this. This is y x is equal to minus 2, x is equal to minus 1, x is equal to 0 here, and x is equal to 2. Now these are all parallel lines. You can see vertical lines. And we can have graphs of this type also here, like this. Here, this line is y is equal to minus 3, y is equal to minus 2, y is equal to 1, y is equal to 2, like that. So these lines are y lines, these vertical lines are x lines. So these y lines are all parallel here, and the x lines are all parallel lines. Look at this graph. These are the vertices, the axis, x-axis, y-axis, and I have drawn 4 graphs that are parallel to each other. So this is going through minus 2, y-axis minus 2, 0, and 2, and 3. Now looking at these lines, you can form the equation, because we studied from the earlier graphs y is equal to mx plus c, means m is the gradient and c is the y-intercept. So here now they are given the equation of this y is equal to x, and x plus 0 is going to 0. So that means the gradient is 1 here, 1x, x. So naturally the gradient of this line will be 2, will be also 1, because it is going through, it's parallel. So equation of this line will be y is equal to x plus 2, y plus 2 because going through 2, and they are parallel, so the gradients are equal. Now can you see these angles are all equal? What do you call these angles? These angles are all corresponding angles, because they are parallel lines. They are making equal angles with the x-axis. So this line is, immediately we can say, because it is going through 2, the equation of this line is y is x plus 2. Why is x? Because it is x, 1x. Here it is going through 3. So the equation of this line will be y is equal to x plus 3. And equation of this line is y equal to x, and this one, equation of this line is also equal to y is equal to x minus 2. All these lines, the gradient is 1 and 1x. So gradient is 1. So because they are parallel. We will take another example. The equation of this line is y is equal to minus 2x. Minus 2x, because these pass through 0. So the gradient is here minus 2. Minus 2 is it should make an obtuse angle with the x-axis. So here all the same, all these lines are parallel, and all are making obtuse angle with the x-axis. So and they are making, so definitely the gradient should be minus. And if this is 4 here and 6 here, so if we want to get the equation of this, we know the gradient is minus 2. So the equation of this line will be y is equal to minus 2x plus 4. The gradient is minus 2 and the intercept is 4. And the gradient of this line will be y is equal to, again, minus 2x minus 6. It's minus 2. So we found the gradient of this line, gradient we are given. So these two lines gradient, the equation, immediately we can find out the equation is equal to, the gradient is the same, so minus 2x, it is going through plus 4, so it is minus 2x plus 4. This one, the gradient is equal, so minus 2x passing through minus 6, so minus 2x plus 6. So this is all for today, children. I hope you understood this, and if you understood, please subscribe.